So this being a Sunday, I have plans to go out and do a vlog for you all and for myself, because it's only the Sundays, as I told you, that I get time to make vlogs. But the weather seems to be playing up. I mean, it's good that we have rains finally, but then again, it gets into the way of creative people at times. Though I would possibly go out and vlog in the rain, and got some exclusive footage from the balcony itself, with which I will show you a small clip. So let's roll that in. I've not even started. Just been 5 minutes and I'm stuck in the rain. Just deciding whether to go back or to move further. The biker in me is saying, go further, have fun in the rain. And the common man in me is saying, go back home. I'm all drenched here already. Let's wait for some time. If the rain settles down, in that case I will go ahead and stick to the plan, else I will have to take a U-turn and go back home. Fuck it, let's go on. Here I am, the dark night. जो होगा देखा जाएगा. Hazard light on. Normally I don't go or ride wrong side, but then again I have to make an exception today. That side of the road is terribly broken and there is already a traffic congestion, so sometimes you have to bend the rules, but make sure it doesn't cause any harm to anyone. The best part of this rain jacket, it is beautifully waterproof. I mean, this is the Solace rain jacket which came with this particular riding jacket. And I always wanted to do a vlog in the rain, so today seems to be the perfect day. Now, what all things are already completely soaked in rainwater? My trousers, needless to say, my underwear, my shoes. This is not a riding shoe, I'm riding boot or anything that I'm wearing. I'm simply wearing my, I don't know what material it is that. So that's all soaked already completely, and yeah, I'm heading towards the dhaba that you have seen n number of times in my most common Sunday vlogs, most of my Sunday vlogs. Now, why I'm heading towards dhaba is there no other place? I mean, this is a common question. This is a question that I ask to myself, and I'm sure you guys also ask or might be having in your mind. So the thing is that yeah, there are other places, as most of the places in Delhi are done. So when it comes to meeting a friend or something like that, meetup, not subscriber meetup, like general meetup with friends or anything like that, or any gathering, celebrations like birthday and all, we normally, the biker sect goes to this particular place, which is the dhaba at Kutub institutional area. So that is the exact place I'm heading, and you would be meeting a friend of mine. This is special. No, when I say special, I'm not relating to any girlfriend or anything like that, so don't start making ideas on that note. So if I'm not wrong, she is a law student and she rides a Dominar. Yep, you heard it right, she rides a Dominar. Earlier she used to ride a CBR 250R, and she has thankfully upgraded to the Dominar, and needless to say, she is happy. She's a good rider, she's a responsible rider, and she rides in riding gears, and I hope she will be wearing the riding gears today as well, otherwise ये बोलना बेकार हो जाएगा. थोड़ी सी बारिश हुई क्या नहीं? All the roads of Delhi are like trafficked. That's a new term that I learned from the internet. Trafficked. That is like traffic, when traffic fucks you. So you're trafficked. So she recently pinged me and asked me about the feedback on this particular handlebar, like how good it is and how comfortable it is, all that stuff, you know. I mean, this is a very common query, because most of the people, what they do is they go for handlebar razors, which is a cheap option. When I say cheap, I'm not referring to anything negative, so maybe let's use the term inexpensive. The handlebar razors are an inexpensive option to raise your handle a bit and get some riding comfort. The reason I didn't go for the razors is because I have used the same handlebar on my Himalayan, and I'm not being biased towards any brand or anything, but it is one amazing piece of design from Fatboy Customs. So I'm not saying this just because they are my friend, no, I'm just saying this because it is worth your money. Thankfully there's no water logging inside. Normally it happens. If it rains heavily, this underpass gets waterlogged. So she inquired about that handlebar razor. I mean, she thought that I had handlebar razors, but I rectified her that this is not a handlebar razor. This is the stock razors are there, like this one. I hope the camera will pick it up. And then I have a complete new or separate handlebar setup altogether. So I told her that this is the situation on my bike and I'm super happy with this. So she inquired about the details and all. So I thought, why not meet up and you can go in for a formal test ride. So that's when we planned this meetup. And the dhaba seems to be a nice place because there is an empty patch of road. Because for anyone who is riding this I mean my bike for the first time, the handlebar feels different because obviously the ergonomics are different. So it will take time. It took time for me as well. When I first rolled this baby out from the Fatboy Customs garage, post this handlebar modification. So I told her, let's meet up at a place which has some empty patch of road, and that's where I'm heading. Okay, the rain has restarted. Let me just get some shots from this. This thing gets risky because the surface is slippery and there is crosswinds. Asshole. I'm gonna make this bastard famous. DL3CCM3819. I mean, in this situation, you can either go into, you can run into a road rage or something. You can show your middle finger. I mean, I've done these things in the past. Let's be honest. There's no point in doing all those things. Like, I'm not going to indulge myself in a road rage right. Finally, I have almost reached, we can say. It's just a left turn from ahead, and I'm here. Kutub institutional area. And yeah, her Dominar color is also the blue, the same as mine, the navy blue, dark blue, whatever you say. So that is the only small clip that I could manage because we were just busy gossiping over a cup of tea, and then she had to leave because she has to go ahead and see someone who is hospitalized. She's an avid rider. Thank God it didn't rain any further, and I'm almost dry, leaving a few parts of my body and my dress. And it's actually the blue hour going on at the moment. It's good to be back home. Oops. I'll have to open the visor so that the security guards can check me. Interesting, in this high beam it forms this A pattern, and in the low beam it forms the devil's pattern. I like this. End of this vlog. Ride safe, ride responsibly.